What have you accomplished in the past half year?
To be honest, I think I haven't done anything special yet, because the COVID-19 pandemic. I had to work online from home, so we reduced the motivation, my work motivation, and however, I take part. I suppose one thing I have achieved is taking an online course on stock analyzing. This new achievement may sound trivial, but I did put a lot effort into learning technical analysis in the stock market, a method that is easy in theory but difficult to apply.
What do you do to show love to yourself and others?
Well, I have to admit that there are numerous of ways to show love to yourself, to myself. Though I think the easiest way would be to take care of myself both inside and outside. For outside, I will take more pride for my appearance by signing up for makeup class or yoga class. For inside, I learn how to accept myself for who I am, how to take the bad with the good. At the same time, there are plenty of ways to demonstrate our affection to other people. For me, personally, I show my love to my friend or my family member by giving them a hand whenever they need me, or in addition, I often give to them some simple present as fruits, as cakes, clothes, or something like that on special events.
Bích Không ơi.
When do you feel at peace?
I think I have achieved happiness and peace when I watch my kid sleeping. I love to observe his face and touch on his chubby cheeks. I do believe that the peace is in the mind, but many people don't know it, so they eagerly seek from the outside. We create a sense of peace in our mind because by doing the thing we love and seeing my relative in good health.
When does your perfect day come?
I believe that my perfect day will come when I have complete all of the essential tasks in the night before. If I get things done, I have a deep slumber. You know, a good night's sleep helps your brain refresh after a diligent day. So, as you can guess, after a sound sleep, I often feel refreshed, awake, and full of power. After that, a cup of hot coffee will help me get ready for a full day ahead.
Full day ahead.
A full day ahead. A full energy day ahead.
Okay.
What would you like to say to yourself when you were 24 years old?
Wow, for me, that is a tough question. To tell the truth, what I want to tell to my 24 yes or self is that I should challenge myself with new things and not worry too much about the failure and mistakes. When we were young, we have plenty of time to discover the world, explore identity, and when we were young, is the perfect time to experiment and explore new things and imaginative way in your career path and life. The most important thing is that what we rise after falling and learned many valuable lessons.
Ok, Hiếu mới vào sau, Hiếu có thể take note, nghe tụi anh được nói cái gì em take note vào mục chat. Mới thấy Mạo take note được mấy cái. Huyền đâu rồi? Huyền, Uyển, Hải Hà, các bạn take note nhé, nghe được tụi anh nói gì các bạn take note lại. Rồi, ok, keep going em.
Can you describe the time when you were most inspired, most motivated in life?
If my memory serves me right, it was when I received the graduate degree from my principal. I have no self-confidence in my ability. However, the teacher statements in the graduation ceremony fill me with more strength and motivation to overcome my fears and other obstacles in my life.
What cultural values and beliefs do you always uphold? Why?
The topic is a little tricky to me, and but honestly, I do believe that I always value is the family affection. I think it because this kind of emotion can help people overcome all difficulty and challenges in life. So it can be said the most valuable asset you can possess in life in your family.
A topic you would like to learn more about for a more fulfilling life, and why do you need it?
Well, I believe that to lead a fulfilled life, the essential thing is to have good health, both mentally and physically. Therefore, I study wholesome diet such as macrobiotic diet, green juice and smoothie. It will help us to aid in the absorption of vitamin and mineral from food at the most. And besides that, I go to the yoga class every day to thus if I maintain this lifestyle, I suppose I can be physically and mentally strong in the long run.
One thing you would like to change about the way you were raised as a child?
If I have the power to alter the way I was raised in the past, I think I would ask my parents to encourage me to more outgoing and have a good communication. I consider myself an introvert when I was kid, and I prefer to stay isolated than crowded people, than crowded places. I always feel embarrassed to start a conversation with a stranger. So I I think that causes so much trouble for me in my life.
What do you love in this life?
One of the things I love in my life is my children. They come and teach me how to love and how to take care of others. They offer me the opportunity to become a person both tender and strong. My children are the missing piece in for my life. Yeah, that's all.
Okay.
Here,
So thank you, Hannah, for performing a very great question. And could you share with me what lesson your children has taught you?
Yeah, the first lesson is be patient. Because the children are small and they have too much of lesson to learn during his life, and we need to have a patience to take everything, because they want to need everything. They ask too much.
They ask too much.
Yeah,
Patient.
every time and everywhere about everything they see in life.
Every day, my son asks me more than 100 times about what is it.
About one problem or about one thing, they can ask every time, every many times the same question.
The same question.
Yes.
Always. Yes, he's so cute. Um, so, what you have done to become introvert? Because you consider yourself as an
Yes.
introvert
When
person.
when I was a kid, I think I consider myself an introvert. I don't know why I feel embarrassing when I start a conversation with a stranger. It makes me feel scared. I don't know why, but I think when I study, when I start in at the university, when I go outside of my parents, because my hometown is in Nghệ An province, and my university is in Hanoi city. So I think the change of environment is make me change.
Yes, me too. I do the same. When I was with my parents, I really scared doing things. But when I went to university, I changed my mind. I
Yeah,
become more confident and extrovert. And
yeah,
before
me
that,
too.
I used to be introvert. So
Mm,
changing an environment will help us to balance our inner side.
yes,
Really good. So that's a lesson for our younger children or younger sister or brother. Let them to another environment. Thank
yeah,
you, Tuấn, for sharing with us.
yeah.
Right.
Thank you.
Ok, và Tuấn đi về mạo các bạn take note nhiều lên. Khả năng take note của các bạn nó sẽ phát triển bằng cái việc là nghe và đánh từng chút một, standing minuously. Ok, chờ Hằng một chút nhá để Hằng replace Hồng ra nè. Và bây giờ đến Mạo nào. Sau Mão sẽ đến Huyền. Ok, keep going.
What have you accomplished in the past half year?
I have to admit that the past half year was so difficult for me. My whole family is affected with COVID-19. I also had to work from home 3 months due the impact of the epidemic. However, I effectively used my time. Company work well. Company complete a thinking course in learning English every day. I have maintained good habits such as chanting every morning, reading and playing with my children, exercising. Thanks to that, we had a great time drawing together. And I also know how to read English after a long time studying. This new achievement, my style trivial, I have put a lot that I have failed many times to learn before.
What do you do to show love to yourself and others?
Before I always thought that I were a person with many defects, that I'm not good enough for a position at the company, that my voice is unattractive, that I have many flaws in my physical appearance, that I'm an effective mother. This make me always in negative state. Therefore, I believe the most important thing I should do to show love to myself is to accept myself for who I am. And most of all, I allow myself to be wrong and correct. I also record my progress, even if it's only 1% per day. I show my love to them by being myself, being authentic, and willing to help others if it makes me uncomfortable.
When do you feel at peace?
I think I will achieve calm and peace when I talk my mother. She always gave me a sense of peace, even though I didn't say anything about the problem I was having. And I also feel ease looking at my children. Children happiness is very simple, and I love how they enjoy that happiness. I do believe that there is no external peace. The feeling of peace is something that is created from the depth of each of our minds.
Beautiful, beautiful, Anna.
When does your perfect day come?
My perfect day comes as I wake up for 50. This time I really dedicated to myself. I brush my teeth, skincare, and prepare a glass of warm water mixed with turmeric and honey for myself and bring it with me to reading room. I do chanting for 10 minutes before start other tasks. Next, I will make a to-do list for the day. After that, I will study English according to the pre-existing plan. Normally, I usually study until 6:30. If But if my daughter wake up early, I will finish the class earlier. After that, I have breakfast with my family members and drive my daughter to school when I'm on my way to work. I feel very comfortable when everything is organized according to my plans.
Beautiful,
Would you
beautiful.
lie to say to yourself when you were 24 years old?
That is difficult question. I had a very peaceful age for 24, no dream, no ambition, no aspirations. I'm content to live in my own comfort zone. So what I want to say to my 24-year-old is to plan for yourself a specific direction, a goal to strive for, to know 5 year or 10 year who you will be, what you will be able to do, go and experience a lot. There are many difficulties, but when you go through it, it will give you a lot of valuable experience.
Can you describe the time when you were the most inspired, most motivated in life?
That will be my moment after I attend to thinking development course and human self-development group. Through that course, I built a lot of good habits. At the same time, the best thing I built creating a positive mindset in myself. I practice identify problem, finding solution instead of blaming mistake like before. I also learned it to accept my feelings and work through them. I have made a lot of friends in the group Women Self-Development. Each person has a story, but it gives me a lot of motivation. It helped me a solution to the problem I'm facing from the real story of people around.
And what cultural value and belief do you always uphold and why?
Honestly, many positive values and beliefs exist in our culture today, and I want to say that I cherish our traditional studiousness and respect for religion. In fact, our country has a lot of great progress based on these values.
A topic you would like to learn more about for a more fulfilled life and why do you need it?
I think I need to learn a lot more to create a fulfilling life for myself. First, I want to learn about positive thinking. This is a way to let go the negative thoughts that have been with me a long time. Next, I want to learn meditation. This is a subject I was advised to study after a psychology coaching session. And I believe that if I practice meditation on a regular basis, it will help me find balance in my life and peace of mind. And mastering a foreign language is something that I very much desire to have a fulfilling life. I believe that if I have it, um, there are many good opportunities that will open up not only for my life, but also for the life of my children.
One thing you would like to change about the way you were raised as a child?
That would be something to do with my characteristic. I consider myself a very docile person. Everything I do is according to the arrangement of my parents and siblings. I'm content with everything in my comfort zone. So if I can travel back in time, I want my parents encourage me to do things the way I like.
And the last question, what do you love in this life?
Everything in this life. I love my little family, where I always feel comfortable when I return. I love my job. I love my big family, where family members are very united and love each other. I really appreciate my husband, who always accompany and share all the joys and sorrow in life with me. I respect all the people I meet in my life who have given me happiness, opportunity, and problems. And I love seeing people around me happy and healthy. Đó rồi.
Cô bật mic lên cô ơi.
But
You did a great job, Anna. You answered the question with your own authentic, with your own answer, with your own story, and with the very proper pronunciation. I'm really impressed. Like the previous stage, you're trying your best to fix your pronunciation, and now everything is perfect. Everything is perfect. And you can do it by yourself and answer everything by yourself. That's a great thing you have done throughout the course. So could you share me how you overcome your challenge, the biggest lesson you've learned in the journey of overcoming your difficulties? The,
Cô có thể lặp lại câu hỏi không ạ?
the biggest lesson you've learned on the journey of changing yourself, of self-development.
The biggest lesson change of my mind. Như nào nhỉ? Trước đây em là một người hay suy nghĩ tiêu cực với cô.
How you overcome it? How you overcome it?
I chanting and learning every time and play with my children and working hard or listen music.
Listen music. You say that the Om chanting helped you to become optimistic?
Yes. When I am chanting, I feel comfortable.
Comfortable, not comfortable.
Comfortable.
No, comfortable.
Comfortable.
No, comfortable.
Comfortable.
Đúng rồi, tụi anh cũng vậy, em cũng bị mắc như này. Comfortable.
Comfortable.
Yes, không phải là comfort hoặc là comfort mà là
Yes.
comfortable. Okay.
Yes.
You did a great job, Anna. I'm very proud and happy for you that you did a good job.
Thank you.
Other people, Hong, Hannah, Hiếu, do you have any feedback or question to Anna?
I'm very impressed with your voice, your carefully prepare lessons. Yes, very impressed. I think in your questions, you say your husband, yeah, he's how he inspired for you a lot in your life, right?
My husband playing with my children Yeah, chăm sóc mình and work làm việc nhà.
Doing household chores.
That's right.
Yes.
Yes, and you have a good environment in your good environment when you when you don't, when you stress, when you come back 24 years old. Yes.
Yes.
I want to stay in environment like you. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anna?
Yeah.
Beautiful, Anna. So now Anna will ask Hiếu. So we would like to invite Hiếu on stage. Và Hiếu chuẩn bị cho Hồng. Okay, let's start.
Em bắt đầu luôn cô nha. What have you accomplished in the past half year?
My family were COVID-19. I had to get through a difficult period by being isolated in isolated areas for at least 2 weeks before we did all healthy. I took care of my mother, she is old and has many underlying. Everybody thought she would never win. My husband looked after our children. I am very worried about little my son because he is due to have asthma. We will fight through that difficult time, and I consider my family really lucky to have overcome this disease. I am very grateful for everyone's precious love for my family. It is a source of motivation for us to try to overcome the illness.
What do you do to show love to yourself and others?
Honestly, in terms of showing self-love, I usually spend more time on myself, doing things like improving my ability by learning English or specialized knowledge, listen to my favorite music, watch my favorite movie, or go buy a new item that I wanted for a long time. And for other people, I usually spend time with them if I am near them or stay in regular contact to know they are fine.
What do you feel at peace?
Frankly speaking, hectic city life always drives me crazy, and I don't feel peaceful living in modern metropolises anymore. Fortunately, every weekend, when I take my children to go to the park and watching them play in the nature space, I feel peaceful.
When does your perfect day come?
My perfect day comes as I wake up 4:45, looking at my children and my husband still sleeping. This is a quiet time for me to study English with my teacher and my friend. At 6:30, I will go prepare lunch for my husband and me to bring it to the company. After jogging, my husband will send the children to school. I arrived at the company on time and had a delicious breakfast. For myself, then I feel like have a lot of engineer to start the day work.
What do you like to say yourself when you were 24 years old?
If I can return to being 24 years old, I will spend more time studying English. When I know a foreign language, I will have many new friends and new horizon of knowledge come to me. I wish I knew about financial investment earlier so that now I don't have to tired of making money every day and I can spend more time with my family.
Can you describe the time when you were most inspired, most motivated in life?
I find it most inspiring to talk to people who have achieved success at work and in life. When they share their experiences, I also learn value lessons. I aspire to be like them. And one small thing that is that I am learning English. So when others praise me, I feel motivated to conquer this foreign language.
What cultural values and beliefs do you always uphold? Why?
Family and love are values that I will always follow and defend throughout my whole life. Whatever I or the other member are doing, the end goal is for a happy family to love each other more. Because if one day we are rich, but the brothers do not get along and do not honor out our parents, then life will not be happy.
A topic you would like to learn more about for more fulfilling life, and why do you need it?
Well, this is the first time I have ever heard this question. And if I have to choose a topic, I would love to know how to make healing food. We eat every day. If we knew how to eat right, our health and that of our family would have improved significantly.
One thing you would like to change about the way you were raised as a child?
When I were a child, I feel very happy to live in my harmonious family. My parents have always been a good example for us to follow. If I could wish, I wish our hometown was more developed so that we could access a better education system. We have more opportunity to learn foreign language and other gifted skills.
What do you love in this life?
Câu này lấy hết của cô luôn chứ không có ghi lại. One of the things I cherish most in my life is the opportunity to meet my boyfriend. He always take care of my family. He helped me to housework, take care of my son, take care of my children, and have me. I have free time to do I like. That's all.
So you talk about the financial management. You talk about how to investment. If you were 24 years old, you spend time on learning on that topic. So what you have learned so far?
My husband know about it, and he shared with me a lot of knowledge about financial investment. And I wish if I 10-year-old I buy something like that. Đất là gì, con mua đất là gì? Buy land. I think a lot of land in this a lot of a girl year is cheap more than day.
You're right. Lam hả? Em vào link của cô Hoa nhá. Cô Hoa đã gửi link á. Em hôm nay học với cô Hoa đấy. Em out ra đi vào với cô Hoa. And you talk about the healing food. So what does healing food mean?
About food make everybody good health, and when you illness you don't take medicine more.
And how to cook that? I'm curious to know.
Some like that you can xay mấy cái sinh tố cây cỏ đồ, nói sao cô?
Blend. Xay.
Blend
Smoothie. Make a smoothie.
Chưa biết lắm, nhưng ý là xay những cái thực phẩm mình ăn, thay vì mình uống hoặc nước ép hoặc là mình nấu chín lên á, thì mình xay mình ăn trực tiếp nó sẽ tốt hơn á. Nhưng mà em đang tìm hiểu thôi chứ cũng chưa có áp dụng nhiều.
Okay. Từ anh Hannah, Anna, you can ask her for sharing more.
I see you will talk about too much time about your English. How do you learn English in your question? And now, after a long time, what do you feel? I see you have success in your in a long journey to learn English. And can you share with us how do you learn to have a good result at now at the moment?
I feel motivated about my teacher and my friend. Some like such as you, I admire you a lot because you speak English confident and a lot of idea. You talk, you never learn English before. If I don't about that, I think you English a long time.
You speak English for so long.
You surprise me.
Ngưỡng mộ Tú Anh đây cô ạ.
Learning spirit. She very clever. So clever. Yeah. Hannah, you can share with her.
I don't have a question to her, but I really impressed with Tu Anh.
Well, you are impressed with me. I will me.
In the first where I am joined with your class, I impressed with her voice, and now here says you never learned English before. Yes. I want to ask her how to speak.
Surprise, right?
How to speak like that.
I learned from my teacher. So as my teacher is Dao Thị Hằng. She is people who give me the most motivated and inspire me a lot.
Yeah, how to learn vocabulary very good and girls like that.
I think I never learned English before, but I learned French. So it's some new some vocabulary about French and English is the same. So
Her vocabulary is still
yeah,
building up.
yeah.
Sino
The
French language.
difference is the pronunciation, but the how the cách viết ạ, is the same, but the pronunciation is different. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Miss Hồng, Miss Tú Anh know French language.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I learned French when I go to a primary school.
Primary school.
Primary school.
Primary.
Yeah.
Do you want
Yes.
to play to French?
Sorry.
Go to French.
I wish I can go to France. No, never.
For tourists. Do you want?
Yes, I wish it.
Okay, I'll give you advice.
I hope that in the future I can have a chance to go to France with my family.
And living there.
Yeah. No, not living here. Go to to visit. Yeah. All right.
Visit them.
Yeah.
For tourists, it's easy, but for living, it's need a strategy.
Yes.
Okay. And here, so you go with Anna.
Yes.
Em chị Hiếu ơi, pass cho em câu 22 nhé. Okay.
Chưa hiểu. Ý là em hỏi chị từ đầu luôn đúng không?
Hỏi em từ đầu đến cuối, nhưng mà câu 22 chị bỏ giúp em với. Em chưa chuẩn bị được câu đấy.
Câu 22 là câu số mấy thế? Em đọc xong 1, 2, 3, 4 cho em.
22 là câu số 8.
Chứ em không đặt là 15, 16. Em hỏi
2 là số 8 đấy Hiếu ạ.
What have you accomplished in the past half year?
To be honest, I haven't done anything special yet. I just gave birth 4 months ago. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, my eldest child doesn't have the opportunity to go to school, which leaves me with no free time. However, I support one thing I have achieved to completing 4 books on nursing children, according to Easy, and a parenting course. It makes it easier for me to read on children's problem, understanding and accompanying my kids, which my kids overcome the crisis up 3, which causes stress for all mothers. So now I have time to practice English every day.
Beautiful.
I hope to successfully complete this course because I distract about 5 times. Okay.
What do you do to show love to yourself and others?
I used to hide from myself 5 things on the outside to forget what's inside. So present, I believe the most important thing I should do to show love to myself is to accept myself for who I am. I spend time taking care of my health, my appearance. I also allow myself the opportunity to learn, experience, and gain valuable lessons from the journey of life. And for others, I will give them a hand whenever they need my help. In addition, every day, I also like to take care of them more often, giving them a present on a special day.
When do you feel at peace?
I think I will achieve calm and peace when my family falls asleep. I stay in a living room or bathroom to listen to music, meditation music, and practice English. I also feel serene playing with my daughters. I love to observe her behavior and joyfulness. I heard I can practice breathing and meditation more. Thanks to it, I feel relieved and change my negative mindset day by day.
When does your perfect day come?
Where my day revolves around my kids and household chores. I believe that my perfect day will come when the children are not sick, healthy, and play well. The house is clean and neat. Meals are prepared with the freshest and cleanest food. Moreover, starting up at 3 a.m., looking at my husband and my daughters still sleeping, sitting in a quiet room, enjoying a glass of warm water with bees, doing our chanting before starting practice English.
What would you like to say to yourself when you were 24 years old?
Oh, I really like this. If I could travel back to when I was 24, I would advise myself to master a good language, work hard, and pursue my dream. Don't worry too much about failure and mistake. Don't wait time because youth will pass very quickly. It's the best way to have a good future and help others have a better life. If possible, I wish I could go on a trip with my dad and tell with him I love him so much before he passed away.
Can you describe the time when you were most inspired, most motivated in life?
Frankly speaking, there's a moment I felt inspired the most. Firstly, when the third year student, I was as leadership and soul discovery workshop in Hanoi in 2011. The events were organized for the North University students to equip them with knowledge and soft skills before graduation. There was the first time I shared as in front of the crowd. Thanks to the workshop, I became a confident person instead of shy and nervous. Second, I would be the moment after I read a book called Go to the Mountain to Learn English by Miss Han, and complete 17 cumulative days. It was a gift from the universe to me. I was really enlightened, not only about the method of learning English, but also understood my self-worth and healed my body and mind. I signed up for the online course right away without hesitation.
Keep moving here.
What cultural values and beliefs do you always uphold? Why?
I never think this topic before, but I think being devoted and giving are the two values that I will always follow. I think that if I put aside my personal eager. I'm ready to give and help people around. Then my life and everyone else's life will be better day by day.
One thing you would like to change about the way you were raised as a child?
All right, I said I want to have environment like Anna when I 24 years old, and when I younger. If I had the power to alter the way I was raised in the past, I think that's love in the family. I want my family to be happy, to have a lot of time together. Parents get along without controversy. This is what makes me always think about my childhood. Frankly speaking, I appreciate my life right now, and I'm grateful for the bad things in the past. I've matured more. Now I have a happy family with my parents, husbands, and 2 daughters.
Beautiful.
What do you love in this life?
One of the things I cherish most in my life is the appearance of 2 daughters. My children are the teachers who have profoundly influenced the changes in my life. My children are a reflection of my views, my lifestyle. They teach me about perseverance, of, overcoming laziness, not caring about difficulties and hardship, always learning and innovating.
Learning and innovating. Beautiful.
Innovating. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
So I can feel your happiness as being a mom and your life
Yeah.
as a woman. Can you share with me how you maintain it, and what did you do to have a happy family like that?
Um, I want to share. I really want to come back this course to meet her. Yeah, her inspire me how to become a good teacher in the future. I want to meet uh, many members in the course. Um, back to with mother work. Yes, I really happy when I gave birth the second daughters, because I had a chance to do again, to stand to falling up, to stand up. Yeah, with wrong when I do when I do giving the second daughter in the first daughter. Yeah, I learned that I don't have much time. I need to do efforts. Yes, I need to become a good mother for my kids, for my daughter, learn, because they like a mirror infraction. Yes.
Yes, yes. And I believe you are a good mother for your two children. And
Thank you.
want to continue with the course, you can come back to become a teaching assistant. So
Yes.
I'll give you the application form and fill in, and the
Yes.
center will evaluate. And
Yeah. I have a question for you. I did track for 5 months. Yeah. I worry about my pronunciation. Can you talk to me?
your pronunciation is still very good. You have very good foundation on pronunciation, so no worries with pronunciation. The thing you could do in this stage is accumulating more new vocabulary and speak
Yes.
fluently. That's it. Your pronunciation
Yeah.
is perfect.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, Tử Anh, Mão, Hiểu, do you have any question or sharing to Hannah?
Yes, I think I and Hồng have a thing, common, a common thing. When you said your kids, your children not sick, and me too. And can you share with me some methods to care your children?
Yeah. I really say I have 1 week don't sleep. I can eat in real time, in on time, because two daughter sick in the same time. Yes, I'm very but I think this course, this course, I don't sleep. I talk, I write, yeah, to today to meet to meet people. About take care of children. I learned, I share, I learn, easy methods. Yes, setting up her routine, sleep active there every day. There I know how to do, how to emotion. Yes, when he want to eating, want to pee and like that. And the first and oldest child, I learned a parenting course by Trần Việt Quân, yeah, to understand her. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I think you are a good mother. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
What is important in the course of Trần Việt Quân you want to share with us?
Yes, Trần Việt Quân, how I think you and other mothers, you know, when your son goes up 2 or 3, there's kid crisis. Oh, they cry a lot. They talk a lot. They don't eat. They don't want to sleep. They want to play outside. Just yes. They always say no, no, no. Yes, I really I really chance. There I try this course how to accompanying, how to accompany with kids to resolve everything like that. Yes.
So how?
By side by side cross Trần Việt Quân in the Wikia. Yes. Vâng. Em mua cái khóa đấy thì sao em học được cô ạ?
How do you do that in the
Yeah.
in the reality?
Can you ask again?
How you treat your child when he crying?
Charles. Eyes are back. I bet my daughter go to a room, a silent room, and stay that, no talk anything, and she's cry a lot. I say I go to stand with her and hurt her and not mother here. Don't worry. Let talk for me. How you cry a lot? What you want? Yeah, that's it.
What should reply?
Yeah.
And then what should respond?
She calm down. I want to call 1, 2, count 1, 2, 3. Calm down. She's yes, mother. I love mother. I want that. I want that. Yes. Yes.
That's a beautiful way of like treating our child. And I think I need to learn too because my son is still really always asking, ask me holding him all the time, and I can't do nothing.
Yes, especially when your son and like children are sick. Oh dear, a lot, and than normal.
So you can asking her.
Yeah. Dạ. Dạ.
Bạn
Hiểu. Dạ. Em thực sự là em bị kiểu là không biết mình sẽ nói gì ấy. Đến lúc mà tự nhiên lúc cô Hằng và chị Tú Anh ấy không đọc mà nói, lúc đấy em bảo tự nhiên vốn từ của em đi đâu hết này, từ lâu em không học tiếng Anh ấy chị Tú Anh, thì thoảng em chỉ nghe kiểu dạy con thẻ thôi, thì sau là cũng với bạn lớn nghe audio thôi, nhưng mà cũng lâu lâu rồi, thì xong phải là mình cũng lo lắm, nhưng không ngờ đến lúc mà gặp mọi người ấy, tự nhiên thấy mình tự nhiên mình nói được rồi. Vâng.
Em thấy tiếng Anh của chị rất là tốt mà. Chị vốn từ của chị cũng khá nhiều ấy.
Giọng
Em
của
cũng
chị
biết
thấy
đấy.
nội lực,
Tận dụng được rất là nhiều đấy.
strong
Phát âm rất là hay.
pronunciation. Nghĩa là cái giọng của chị thấy rất là nội lực.
Nghĩ sinh em bé xong rồi như vậy là rất là ghê gớm.
Em gặp mọi người ấy, em cảm giác như kiểu có nguồn cảm hứng ạ, thế xong là tự nhiên bị bật ra được như thế đấy. Thế còn bình thường ở một mình xong rồi cũng thắc mắc lắm, bảo bây giờ không có một từ nào để nói này, xong là nhiều thứ lắm.
Con lớn của chị là bao tuổi ạ?
Bạn ấy được 2 tuổi rưỡi ạ, bạn thứ hai được hơn 4 tháng ạ.
Thế thì cũng con bé nhỉ.
Vâng.
Rất bé quá.
Vất vả đấy.
Vâng.
4 tháng
Nhưng mà được cái là bạn ấy, em cũng đọc
Trộm
sách,
vía.
mình cũng vâng, thế là cũng set up cho bạn ấy một cái lộ trình hàng ngày ấy, đọc tín hiệu của bạn theo easy, nên là bạn ấy cũng tự ngủ được ạ. Nhưng mà ăn uống thì cô Hằng không biết là, trời ơi, bạn ấy cũng không cần ăn cả ngày luôn cô ạ.
Chuyện bình thường.
Không, bạn nhà em có một cái là bạn ấy cũng bị một cái men gan tăng từ bé ấy ạ. Nói chung là về ăn uống thì em xác định với bạn là có nghĩa là cả ngày bạn chưa ăn có liên tục như thế. Thế ra là em xác định, em cũng cho bạn ấy theo dõi bác sĩ gần từ, nhưng mà thấy bạn ấy rất là ngoan và chơi thì thôi mình cũng nên chấp nhận. Nên thế sau này em quyết định quay lại lớp với mọi người để bản thân mình cũng được trở lại với cái niềm yêu thích của mình ấy. Vâng, bây giờ mình cũng phải chấp nhận thôi, tại vì bạn ấy cũng có trong người có bệnh từ bé, nên là mình cũng chấp nhận thôi. Vâng, thế ạ.
kiểu cuốn vào đó thì hắn cũng không giải quyết được vấn đề chi hết.
Đúng rồi, và bạn lớn nhà em bây giờ đang khủng hoảng lên 2 lên 3 ấy cô, nó kinh khủng lắm. Em từ trước đến giờ giải quyết khủng hoảng chưa cái nào kinh khủng như thế này, có nghĩa là 2 ngày không ăn là chuyện bình thường. Thế xong là bây giờ ở chỗ em Covid ấy cô, bạn ấy một bác một cậy là tất cả mọi người xung quanh đều đóng cửa hết, trừ nhà em, kiểu dạng như thế ạ. Thành ra là bạn ấy cũng không được ra ngoài ấy, chỉ ra vườn rồi ra cổng thôi. Thế xong bạn ấy bị ghét khó chịu ấy ạ. Đúng rồi, bạn ấy vâng, mọi người xung quanh bị hết rồi. Xong rồi bạn ấy là cái phản chiếu tấm gương, có nghĩa là mọi cái câu nói từ lúc bạn ấy 1 tháng 2 tháng đến bây giờ tự nhiên bạn ấy lặp lại được hết ạ. Thế là em bị choáng. Vâng cô ơi, em bị choáng ấy cô. Có những cái câu nói mà chỉ là một câu nói nhỏ thôi mà bây giờ bạn ấy ngồi bạn ấy nói. Dạo này bạn ấy bảo chứ mẹ giỏi, mẹ làm giỏi, mẹ học tiếng Anh giỏi này, mẹ ăn giỏi. Bạn ấy kiểu mình nói với bạn ấy ạ. Thế xong rồi bạn ấy bảo chứ ba ơi tắm nhanh lên, con tắm đây, tắm nhanh lên. Em giật mình ạ. Kiểu như bạn lặp lại toàn bộ những cái câu nói mà mình đã từng nói với bạn ấy, xong rồi mẹ đi ra. Em bị choáng. Vâng, nên là mình nói bất cứ một cái nhỏ, kể cả bố bạn ấy có trêu ấy ạ, có trêu em
sẽ bắt trước
là Hồng Kông ấy ạ, thì bạn ấy cầm cái kem bàn chải đánh răng màu hồng ấy, bạn ấy bảo bàn chải Hồng Kông.
Nó bắt trước, nó nói theo y chang. Và cái cách mình phản ứng thế nào, ví dụ khi mà mình giận dữ như thế nào.
Đúng rồi.
Em thấy thế này, ví dụ như mình phản ứng như thế nào là y chang con bé lớn nhà em nó sẽ phản ứng với thằng em như thế. Ví dụ mình la nói thế là nó cũng la y chang, nó làm điệu bộ y chang luôn.
Em có bạn nhỏ thì em từ lúc em mang bầu thì em nói chuyện với bạn đấy về việc có em, bạn ấy rất có em, nhưng mà bạn ấy thấy mẹ cô ơi, bạn nhà em thì không ăn được tin mẹ trực tiếp vì bạn ấy cả ngày không ăn ấy, thì em vắt ra cho bạn ấy ăn nhá. Xong bạn biết như nào ạ? Ấn tượng nhất là bạn ấy bảo đưa cái bình ra, mẹ vạch áo cho con và vắt sữa cho em. Em bị sốc cơ, đấy là cái hành động mà em thấy là chứng minh tất cả đấy. Thế xong em ôm cái máy tính để lên đùi để vừa kiểu như là tranh thủ vừa ngó con rồi làm, bạn ấy cũng bê lên, bạn ấy ngồi y như thế, bạn ấy đánh máy.
Bắt trước vậy.
Vâng, ôi choáng lắm mẹ cô ạ. Thế ra là kiểu như có em nhiều lúc mẹ em 3 tháng đầu ấy là bạn ấy bị stress tâm lý, bạn ấy khóc, ngủ rồi bạn ấy khóc, rồi bạn ấy tự nhiên bạn ấy quay ra mệt mỏi chán ốm. Thế ra vì do là nhiều lúc mẹ cũng bận rộn với em, cũng dành thời gian rất nhiều cho bạn ấy, nhưng bạn ấy vẫn bị kiểu như sốc tâm lý.
Nó vẫn hỏi đó. Bé nhà em 5 tuổi rồi mà vẫn hỏi mà. Bé nhà em 5 tuổi mà lâu lâu vẫn
mất 1 năm mới quen được ấy. Cô giáo
mẹ ơi, mẹ
thấy là bạn
thương
ấy có
em
những cái thay đổi rất là tiêu cực từ khi mà bạn ấy có em luôn.
Bạn nhà
phải
em
mất
bị
tận
mất
1 năm, có cô
Thế
giáo
bạn nhà em
đồng
chỉ
hành
mất
cùng.
2 tháng thôi, tại vì em vẫn dành
Tức
thời
là cái
gian
hệ
chơi.
quả, đúng rồi, vẫn dành thời gian, mình vẫn rất là ý thức cái điều đấy và mình dành thời
Vâng.
gian cho bạn ấy rất là nhiều. Nhưng mà bởi vì tùy thuộc vào tính cách của từng bạn ấy, nếu mà bạn là hướng nội ấy, bạn ấy không, bạn ấy sẽ
Không
phải
chấp nhận
mất
đúng
rất là
không?
nhiều thời gian. Đúng rồi,
Bạn
mất rất là nhiều
em
thời gian để
đúng là
cho.
có em bé gần khổ lắm. Đấy là mặc dù mang bầu là ngày nào cũng nói chuyện với bạn đấy về việc có em con sẽ như thế nào, con sẽ tự ăn, con tự ngủ như thế nào đấy. Mà ôi xong là nhiều lúc bạn ấy cáu có chẳng hạn như ông bà lo là bạn đến kiểu như dõng vào em hay các thứ, bạn chạy nhảy, bạn ấy quay ra ấy, nếu mà ngắn nhiều quá bạn ấy bộp một cái vào em.
Rồi vẫn
Vâng ạ.
giống
Thế
như
xong
bé
là
lớn, bé lớn nhà em bây giờ là không thích em nhà mình đâu, em thích em nhà hàng xóm, thích
chính
chơi
xác.
với em nhà hàng xóm, vì đứa đó không làm cho mình bị ra rìa.
Đúng rồi. Cảm giác
Nhưng mà nó hay hỏi, bé nhà em nó hay hỏi này chứ, nó nói là cho mẹ thương em hơn, xong rồi mình phải hỏi lại tại sao con nói như vậy. Mẹ chơi với em hoặc mẹ mua này cho con, mẹ có mua cho em, mẹ mua cho em, mẹ có mua cho con không? Nó trả lời có đó, thì đó, mẹ thương hai chị em bằng nhau mà sao lại nói mẹ thương em hơn. Đó là một cái. Xong một hồi nó nói sao mẹ đẻ con ra trước mà không đẻ em ra trước, rồi nó hỏi mình không biết trả lời luôn. Sao mẹ đẻ
Bé lớn nhà em hỏi vậy cô.
thế à,
vậy
em phải chuẩn bị tâm lý.
xong rồi nó hỏi tiếp như này nè, sao mẹ không đẻ hai em gái với nhau mà lại đẻ một thằng em trai?
Wow.
Nó
Khó trả
hỏi như
lời
vậy
quá.
nè.
Chán
Nhưng
ạ.
mà vậy nhưng mà chứ vẫn thương em, có nghĩa là hôm trước mẹ bận, ba đi làm sớm, cái mẹ lên thay đồ để cho em, nó tự đánh răng là xuống thấy tự giặt khăn lau mặt cho em, nhìn cũng cưng lắm, ý là cũng ấy. Nhưng mà có nhiều khi hỏi mình không biết trả lời thế nào.
Ôi, em phải chuẩn bị tâm lý. Con em dạo này em bận cái tiếng Anh ấy, là chạy ra